All right.
Go ahead. Okay. Hi, my name's Shannon Gillette. I'm with the American Bicycle Association. ABA has been around since August 13th, 1977, or October 13th, 1977. Just looked that up yesterday. And we are the sanctioning body of BMX. We have approximately 60,000 members at about 300 local tracks around the U.S. We host 30 national events a year where we travel all around the country and hit the different regions to hit our ridership and make it an actual national series. I mean, we have everything from classes from 5 and under to 56 and over. We have the AA Pro class, which are the guys that you'll see in the Olympics. We have the women's pro class. We have a veterans pro class, which is for 30 years old and older if they choose to race that class, and everywhere in between. We've got novice, intermediate, expert. So if you want to race, we got a class for you. You can find out more about us, obviously, through things like we're doing here with Buzz, but we also have a website, www.ababmx.com, which you can go. We also have a monthly publication called BMXer Magazine. Covers all of our national series events, local, national, regional. It's got all the information, what's coming up, what's already happened, what's going on, who's doing what, anything you need to know about BMX racing, you can find it out at either our website or our BMXer magazine.
Now, you were telling me that the BMX is going to be first time as an Olympic event.
Correct, yes. 2008, big year for BMX racing. It's the inaugural year, or the beginnings of what we hope to be something very big. BMX racing will be in the Olympics in Beijing, China, 2008. We already have our team picked. We've got three men, one woman. You can look for, on the men's side, Kyle Bennett, Mike Day, and Donnie Robinson. Be cheering for them to win gold, silver, and bronze. And on the women's side, we have Jill Kintner, who's grew up racing BMX, left BMX for a while, went over as a world-renowned mountain biker, several world titles, national titles, came back to BMX, made the Olympic team. So it's kind of an interesting story with that one. And I think the USA has a very good chance of winning it all, since BMX was basically invented here back in the, it's argued whether it was late '69, early '70s. So that's where it's at, and we're excited. Actually, a bunch of us here actually work the Olympic Trials event over in Chula Vista, California at the Olympic Training Center. They have an actual replica of the track in Beijing they will race on that our U.S. athletes train on. We have the only one in the world like that. So actually some other countries have actually came over here and trained on that as well. ABA has also built very similar replica type tracks. We have one in Salt Lake City, Utah, and we have one in Colorado Springs, Colorado. So between those three facilities, the Olympic athletes have a lot of places to train, and we definitely have an advantage over the rest of the world. How
can somebody become a member of the ABA?
It's very easy. Basically, like I said, if you can go to our website, ababmx.com, and there is a link that says, want to race. You can click on that. It'll take you through all the specifics. We even have, at all of our local tracks around the country, we even have a free one-day trial membership where people can come out and try it out before they even have to invest any money to become a member. Basically, our annual membership fee is $45 for a year, and what that gets you is, you'd get your monthly magazine, which is BMXer Magazine I talked about earlier, get you your membership, get you some secondary insurance, and you can race at any track around, any ABA track in the US, Canada, or Mexico. You can race under that same membership. So say you live in California, you go to Florida on vacation, you can bring your bikes, Johnny can race his bike, and his points will transfer back to where you live at. So it's a pretty unique system. The rest of the cycling world is kind of discovering what BMX is. It's kind of its own animal, but they're really working closely with the guys from USAC and the USOC. They've really they've always heard about us and knew we were out here, but they've kind of discovered all the technology we have and how advanced we are compared to some of the other cycling disciplines. I mean, we do live webcasting of our events. We have you know, servers and flat screen computers and a Windows-based program that I can look up any member anywhere in the United States that we have. You know, we have them in our database, and we have all, you know, some of the other organizations have been pretty surprised as how far ahead we are technology-wise.
So would you recommend this for any age?
Oh yes, you know, like I said earlier, we have classes for 5 and under. I mean, we've got, believe it or not, we've had racers as young as 2 and 3 out there racing. I mean, they have just get their training wheels off, which is, you know, the crowd always cheers for that. I mean, that's an extreme case, but the 5 and under class is at the local level is probably, you know, that's a good. There's a lot of riders in that class. I mean, guys like myself, my age, you know, they have kids. We grew up doing it. It gets a lot of dads and moms back into racing because they get their kids out there. They see other older riders out there themselves. You know, it's like I said, we have guys close to their 70s that race too, because the class is 56 and over. So we've got anywhere from 2-year-olds to guys in their 70s racing. I mean, it's, you know, like I said, that's the extreme, but you know, there's, you know, with 60,000 members, our biggest base is probably the 10 to 15-year-old age bracket. But you know, right now, like here at my local track at Chandler BMX in the 5 and under class, it's probably the biggest class out there right now.
Wow.
So there's a lot of little guys out there, and I think with BMX being in the Olympics and it being on primetime NBC, they're going to bill it just like they did snowboarding in the Winter Games. It's going to be prime time on a Wednesday and Thursday night. I think it's the 21st and 22nd of August, and they've already done a ton of stuff with the athletes. They're going to showcase them, and hopefully all these guys become a household name like Shaun White and some of these other guys. So
Perfect.